さて、一番強えのはどいつだ。後のことなんざ考えて出し惜しみしたらぶち殺すぞ。トルメンタで
サイエンテスで
ムルシエラコ。
Alright, what is going on, guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today we are going to be reviewing the last of the Can't Fare Your Own World round 7 batch of characters, being Kenpachi Zaraki. And yo, we finally got ourselves an up-to-date Kenpachi that is wielding Nozarashi in his released form, because the last one we actually had was Banken. And that character was pretty good, just that he didn't have Sprinter. And this one is a PvE flurry unit that actually has Sprinter and is actually good, and is also needed for easing the grind on Inheritance Zone. And you guys will see why in a minute. This unit, just like the Machine Society Riruka and Desert Society Rukia, has the Link Slot Potion skill. And he increases the amount of Link Slot Potions we get for speed for when running him on tech-only Inheritance Zone. So if you have a full team of Kenpachis and co-op, you're basically guaranteed to get plus 20 potions right off the bat, which is why this unit will mark the beginning of the Kenpachi only or close rooms. So yeah, I'm just happy to have him for a lot of good reasons. But anyways, let's just go ahead and take a look at the character. So for starters, I did get his attack buffed up to level 7. Like I said, this guy is a PvE flurry unit, so he does have damage reduction, so you can use him for PvEP. He is a Soul Reaper / Captain affiliated unit. And yeah, taking a look at his stats, he's got 1,105 stamina, a base attack of 773, defense at 374, focus at 364, and a base SP of 636, even though I don't have any Transcendence. Also has Oranker Killer, so he is able to counter Noitora on top of being immune to paralysis. And of course, taking a look at the rest of his kit, he's got no debilitating status element on any of his kit, and his special just does damage, like it doesn't really do much. And taking a look at his skills, he's got a 40% Bruiser, 50% Berserker, Devastation at 40%. He's got Paralysis immunity, of course the Link Slot Potion skill. He's got Flurry, he's got Sprinter, and he's actually got Poise. Meaning that you can actually use this unit for both PvE and PvP, even though for PvP you're better off using the likes of Askin, as he completely takes the PvP meta as a tech attribute character that has Flurry and Poise. Well, this unit is mainly meant for pretty much being used in Inheritance Zone. So we are going to be doing 3 builds on this character, being the Strong Attack Damage build, the Hybrid build, and then ending it off with the Normal Attack Damage build. So let us go ahead and begin and start off with the Strong Attack Damage build. Alright, so here we are with the Strong Attack Damage build, and we gave Kenpachi a badge, a pill, and the T-set, all with 30% SP. So easy 170% increase for our SP with the focus activated, so no golden Yuki or Yukis used here, lads. And of course the links are a Senkaimon Zangetsu, excuse me, not Senkaimon Zangetsu, it's Senkaimon Aizen, a Riruka that is resurrected, and of course the Fullbring Ichigo, who has his SP buffed up to level 10. So we are going to be getting a nice increase in spiritual pressure, and we should be able to do really nicely with the Strong Attack Damage build, because he does have a 50% Berserker with Oranker Killer, so when it comes to killing Orankars, this will be a nice build to bring into Inheritance Zone and anything co-op related. So let's see how well he performs onto there now, shall we? And fuck off, phone. Alright, so here we are in Inheritance Zone, so we're starting it off directly with the Strong Attack Damage build, so let's see how much damage we can do with our first Strong Attack. Now, his first Strong Attack, oh my god, we did 14,000. That is actually pretty good. So yeah, as I was saying, his first Strong Attack is actually a beam move, as you guys saw right here. Really good, has some good range, and is great for taking out enemies. Second Strong Attack is a Vortex that can flatten itself. To be honest, I think it would have been better if Kenpachi had a vortex that surrounds himself in, so that way he gives himself a little bit more crowd control and whatnot, and be able to just basically get close to the enemies and take him down with ease for basically all the builds. But I plant a stationary vortex, it still works out, because at the end of the day, if you know where the mobs are going to spawn, you can just plant the vortex spot and be able to stop enemies and take out others, which is still pretty good. I still would have preferred if it were the ones that normally surround yourself in. So, yeah, and our third, here's how much we do. Easily 15,000 damage. That is crazy to even think about, because, like I said, he does have a 50% Berserker. So, going with an SP build on this character is actually a pretty good idea, even for co-op. Even though right now, with the second strong attack, it's not exactly the best, because, well, it's a vortex, and oh fuck, I lost my strong attack damage build. I mean, well, not really, I just lost my full stamina damage build. But at the end of the day, we did see most of the damage, so that's all that matters. Other than that, this build is actually really good for both single-player content and actual co-op content. Especially considering you are going to be bringing this character a lot in Inheritance Zone. Maybe if you have him 2 out of 5, giving him SP over Focus would actually be a really good idea, as you can go with full SP, or you can even go for a hybrid build and just basically balance out the increases between your normal attacks and your strong attacks. Of course, because this guy has Flurry, I'd rather play with him as a NAD character and just basically not have a Chappie on him, but that's just my overall preference. Everyone has their own right to their own opinion, so yeah, other than that, this is still a great build. Oh, also, did I forget to mention that he even has a 40% devastation? Yeah, he has a 40% devastation, meaning that he can actually nuke if you actually give him attention tide. Really interesting to know. He doesn't compete with TLA Soifon, Canfer Arnold, Hallibell, or Spirit Society Kayan, as he is not an SP character, but hey, the possibility of making him work like an SP character is still good regardless. Now let's move on with the hybrid build. And here we are with the hybrid build. I did a couple changes to the links and accessories, but for the most part it's practically the same. The only thing that has been replaced is the fact that we have a Hollow Bait with 30% attack instead of a full fortification build with 30% SP, and of course we replace Fullbring Ichigo and the Senkaimon Aizen for the Senkaimon Zenketsu and Senbon Zakura. So that way we have ourselves a hybrid increase in our strong attacks and our normal attacks. As we can see right here, we have the Bruiser increased up to 101%, the Berserker at 111%, and overall in terms of stat increases, we have a 60% increase in our attack and 110% increased spiritual pressure, just to basically even out the stat increases and give him a bit more spiritual pressure, considering he doesn't have his SP buffed up, unlike I have the attack at level 7. So yeah, let's jump onto Inheritance Zone and see how well the build performs, which I'm pretty sure it'll perform just fine, so let's just get into it. Alright, here we are in Inheritance Zone, so let's just see how much damage we do with our normal attacks first. Oh, nice! We did 13,000 directly to Oronkars with our normal attacks. Oh wait, I didn't see the damage against Soul Reapers, but hold on. We will in just a quick minute. Get close, will you? 6,000 to Soul Reapers, that's actually pretty damn nice. And then with our third, around 5,000 to 6,000 damage. Still pretty nice in terms of doing damage with our strong attacks. And of course the Vortex, I mean, like, come on, it's a fucking Vortex. What were you guys expecting, to do fucking over 9,000 damage with a Vortex? Like, come on. But other than that, against enemies where we don't actually have killer advantage, we're actually doing pretty damn nicely. Like, heck, it's pretty good, if I'm being honest. Like, I think this is actually a really good build to run with if you don't want to prioritize the increases on the SP and also want to focus on the attack. Also, let's just see how much damage we do with our third, which is going to be around, hold on, 10,000 damage. Still pretty darn good. God damn, this is Kenpachi. Yo, he was made to be used as a Flurry character, yet he works so well even as an SP character. just like Can't Fear on World Grimjow, which is pretty good in my eyes, like, honestly. Well, maybe not so much for the Vortex, but hey, it's still good for when it comes to building him up full NAD, because you want to be able to stop enemies, especially considering this unit does not have any sort of debilitating status ailment, unlike most characters like Can't Fear on World Meliel, White Zangetsu, and I can't remember another NAD character that has status ailments. I don't know. But you guys get the point. Other than that, this build is fun to play with around. I'd say even usable in co-op, since you want to do some form of damage with your strong attacks as well as your normal attacks. But hey, we're still doing pretty fine, as we can see right here. Let's just guard break here. Yeah, the one thing that is actually really annoying about Kenpachi that I somewhat do not like, which, to be honest, this character should have been kept mainly as a PvE character like Oetsu. In my opinion, they should have removed Poise and added in Guard Break, because against Oronkers, it's not a big deal because no Oronker has melee guard and thus it's easier to kill them. But against everything else that is a Soul Reaper, Holo, or even a no affiliation enemy, they will always have melee guard and you will need to use your strong attacks to guard break. Speaking of which, let's move on to the NAD build, being the final build of the video. Alright guys, we are back with the final build of the video, being the normal attack damage build, and we gave him a golden Chappie, and a wooden sword, all with 30% attack. Links are double 25% normal attack damage links, and then we have a max translated True Shikai Ichigo with 2-star attack. So thanks to that, we have an additional plus 2,338 attack stat. Well, not really, but you guys get the point. It's basically added in with the multipliers and the increases from the accessories and the links. And of course, we have 130% increase in our bruiser, as well as 156% increased attack and 66% increased focus, and of course onto defense and stamina, meaning that we can also somewhat tank with Kenpachi while also doing damage. So let's see how well this last build performs in Inheritance Zone. Alright, so here we are in Inheritance Zone one last time, and boom, boom, we didn't even finish off our NAD string and we already did 22,000 damage toward Oronkers. Now here's the problem that kicks in, not having guard break. As I already explained it, unlike Oetsu where he can just go through with his NAD string, and of course Tokinata has the same exact thing, as well as Can't Fear on World Grimjow, you need to use the strong attacks with Kenpachi in order to guard break the enemies, which is a bit unfortunate, to be honest. It was a bit of a missed opportunity, because instead of making this unit somewhat of a, I would say, replacement for Askin, they could have just made him a full-on PvE character like Oetsu and just basically not have Poise and just have Guard Break as an actual skill, allowing you to at least be able to attack efficiently without having to use your strong attacks. And hey, you will still use your strong attacks anyways for the Vortex, because at the very least, you can stop enemies that come toward you. But I don't want to have to always use up my first and my third strong attack to guard break, if you guys know what I mean. So, yeah, in other words, if we were to put it into perspective, this unit is basically Tekiori, just reskinned as Kenpachi, has a Ronker Killer, and also has the Inheritance Zone Link Slot Potion skill, allowing you to farm even more pots on Inheritance Zone and do really nice farms in co-op and being able to farm efficiently. Like, heck, this unit is still going to be used regardless of his flaws. Like, there's no stopping the Kenpachi only or close trend that is going to happen within this game that is still going on right now whenever we get tech only IZ. Like, there's just no stopping it. Like, if you want to be able to farm IZ without Kenny, you either have some friends that are willing to help out, or, like, you know, get a team together in Discord and farm, or you can just host your own rooms and just start with whomever. Like, that's all you can really do. Like, joining rooms without having Kenpachi is a pain in the ass. I can relate, because it was hard for me when Kenpachi first came out, considering I have to wait that long just to be able to get him. It was a pain in the ass, but you know what? Fuck it. I have the character. I don't care anymore. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this showcase. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends and family, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent content that I put out. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I am going to be signing out. I don't know what kind of content I will produce for Bleach Brave Souls, like, it'll be just something random, but right now there isn't really anything planned other than, you know, the coming end of the month gacha, and of course Epic Raids coming out, which should be next month, so yeah. Be sure to save up your orbs for Anniversary, because we are less than a month away from that, and we should have 2 rounds for Anniversary. The first round featuring the Anniversary characters, and the second round possibly featuring 1000 Year Blood War. So yeah, be careful, don't go into too many trap banners like I did already for this month, and yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck in your summons, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, lads.